I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I have all the answers to life, because we both know that is an absolute lie. However, there is one thing that I have figured out. Don't take this life so seriously. Don't take yourself so seriously. Don't take things in this life so seriously. Because when you do, you let them break you. Because I can't tell you your story. I can't tell you what's happened to you, what hasn't. But I can't tell you one thing. You've gone out there and you were disappointed in what you saw. So you went back into your rock just to never come back out again. Okay, but I'll tell you this. Just because you went ahead and you loved and everything went down the toilet doesn't mean you can't love again. Okay, or the fact that you've never even been loved, the fact that you've never even loved somebody is eating you so much inside, you feel it can never be any different. I'm here to tell you that it can. That your life can actually be whatever it is you want it to be. You don't have to be like this anymore. You just have to start where you are. And realize that everybody starts at zero. That there is no correct way or right way to do something in this life. You get out there, you do it, and you try. Okay? Because the more you try, the more chances you get to actually make something happen. Okay, and one day you'll blink your eyes and you'll realize that your life has passed you by. And you're gonna regret all the things you didn't do. All the things you didn't see, all the things you didn't say. Notice there's a trend there. It's all the things you did not do. Notice how when people get older, you never actually regret the things you did do. Because there's some kind of pride in the things you did do. In your life. It's the way things go. Life goes on. After every single funeral, there is life afterwards. And I'm not saying that you should stop your tracks and only focus on that one thing, but I am saying that you should try loving more, start being kind more. Sometimes it's not how to fix the problem, it's just being there for the person. And when you change the way that you look at things in this life, magically, the things you look at change. You start taking a different path. Because in this life, I'll tell you one thing. If you're lost, good. Okay? Because there's only one way to find out where you're going in this life, and that is to get lost. To get out there and do things you haven't done. Spontaneous things. Things you never even thought you would be able to do, but you were doing them anyway. And do you want to know why you're doing them? Because you were taking a chance. Okay? You were taking a chance. That's life, after all. To live is to truly risk it all. To put your ass on the wire. I have the ability to get walked away from. Okay? There's a chance here that this person might not like me. But you'll do the thing anyway. You'll get out there. Because you'll realize it's either a good story or a good time. Not everything. Not everything is a good story or a good time. Sometimes it's complete horrible time. Sometimes you have to literally wish that the water was cold. I wish I go outside and the air is 0 degrees. I hope that there is pain waiting for me, just so I could be more grateful. Because in this life you have to try your best to get rid of expectation and replace it with appreciation for every single thing that is put in front of you. Appreciate it. Oh God. Appreciate it. The food that I ate earlier that allowed that hiccup to come out. And I know, you might be laughing about it. I am appreciative of that food. Do I want to be? Okay, do I really want to say, do I really want to be appreciative of the food? Not really. Okay? But I have to. Okay, because the moment your life finds some kind of peace, you start to go insane. Okay, the moment that you are happy, you talk yourself out of not being happy because, you don't deserve it? Or you're not enough? Or at the moment someone starts actually caring about you, you think that they have some alternative agenda against you. Not everybody is bad. You don't have to not trust everybody. There are some people out there that will probably care about you for you. Go where you are celebrated, not tolerated. Okay? And eventually, you'll find the life that you want to live. You're just not going to find it doing nothing. You sit in your bed all day, all the time. You sit in your chair. You do nothing. You talk to the same people. No. The only way to get something that you don't have is to do something you never did. To really step out of the cycle of life and realize that you're not in a box. That your life is not some kind of movie. That there's not one set action plan to this. That even if you go out there, follow all the rules, check off every single box, everything is going to be perfect, because it's not. Okay? In fact, I'm telling you to go out there and love again. You'll probably get hurt again. Okay? But it's better to see you get hurt than to watch you spend an entire life thinking you can't be loved. No, or thinking that you were born to love and not to be loved. Everybody has their someone. You just have to go out there and look. And if I'm crazy for believing that every little thing in my life happens for some kind of significant purpose, then let me be crazy. Because maybe it helps me sleep better at night. Maybe you don't know my story. Maybe I don't know where you started. But I can tell you something. We all start at zero. We all start with nothing. It's what will you do? Because it doesn't matter how good everything was yesterday or how horrible things were yesterday. What are you going to do today? How are you going to make today worth living, enjoyable for you? Okay? Because there's going to be a point in your life again where you might not like where you're at. And you have to hold true to those choices. But we all make choices. But our choices shape our lives. You're caught up in a future that does not yet even exist. I'll preach this until the end of time. All we have is right now. You have nothing else. So you can get out there and try your best, or you don't have to try at all. The whole point is the earth is going to continue to move. This wet rock that we are on is going to continue to move. You're going to continue to age. But what will you choose to do with your time? What will you choose to do with your life? And the best part is you can choose to do anything with it. That's the best part. You can go out there and mess up 1,000 times. And you finally realize that failure is never fatal for you. And that there was never an end road. There was never an end game. You just keep on doing until eventually one day you can't do anymore, and you appreciate every single moment. Because everybody starts somewhere. But you kind of just need to start where you are. You need to realize that things could be different for you. That doesn't have to be this way. And eventually it will be. Because nothing lasts forever, not even your own life. Life is so risky, nobody makes it out alive. So we all try to fill our day with meaningless, boring, not even boring, just meaningless tasks just to get us through the day. Avoiding that magic, avoiding being productive. Because I'll tell you, if you're looking for some kind of bright light inside your life, it's probably in that thing that you're avoiding. How different would your life be if you really went out there and did every single thing that you said you were going to do? If you really put yourself to your word? Don't take this existence that seriously. Don't take yourself that seriously. Get out there and just do what you want to do. And love yourself. Love every single day. Choose kindness over hate, because it's so easy to hate. So easy to find something to complain about, but it's hard to find things to enjoy. Because when you find something you enjoy, you get afraid. You're wondering if you're doing it right. If you're looking good enough while doing it. It's all for you. Okay? It's possible this life was created for you. Okay? Not that it's happening to you. And maybe one day it will all make sense. All the pain, all the suffering. It'll all just be all wrapped up into one giant bow for you to take home and put on your counter or something. But if you continue to let your own mind, the mind is a terrible thing to waste. If you continue to let your own mind eat you alive, because it can. There's a reason why metal gets rusty. It's the rust. It's your mind decaying you. And slowly eating you alive. Your mind could actually hurt you a lot more than you think. Because everything could be fine and your mind could quite literally make everything not okay. That's why you have to try to be the controller of your own mind. That's why you have to try to own your mind. It's hard. But eventually if you channel yourself, whatever kind of energy you want, negative, positive, that doesn't even matter at that point. Maybe you'll get to a point where you enjoy your life. Because if you go around the whole day asking yourself, am I happy, am I happy, am I happy? It kind of defeats the whole purpose of being happy. I shouldn't have to wonder if I'm happy. But then happiness is not some kind of state you live in. It's a feeling. You feel it and then you don't. You're sad and then you're not. Life is like some kind of big roller coaster. You enjoy the good times and you try to forget the bad ones. Right? But it's a good thing that it was there. It's a good thing it experienced. Because the only way to grow in this life is through pain. Real growth feels like loss. Because in real growth, you are shedding your own skin. And you are losing a lot of stuff. You're losing who you thought you were. Or at least who you were. I mean, your inner bitch. That's the truth. Your inner bitch. It continues to bring you down. Tells you can't be loved. Tells you you're not enough. And then it eats you alive. You have to tell yourself that everything is going to be fine. And maybe it will. Or maybe it won't. I'm not telling you if you go out there and if you try your best that something will actually happen. All that matters is that you're trying. If there's one thing that every single person could know right now, no matter your circumstance, please do not give up. Please don't. Because there were points where I wanted to. Where you could let it all be for nothing. Or you could make it mean something. You could take all of that damage in your life. You could try to make it mean something. Because nobody knows your story. Nobody's lived your life before. The only person that knows how to fix everything is you. So just get out there and try to make the best of it. You have to start right where you are. Because that's the only place you can start. It doesn't matter if you're the best right now. I mean, you don't have to be great to start something. Or awesome. Or special. But you do need to start something. In order to be good, great, or anything that you want to be. When you give up on your dreams, what do you really have left? Nothing. A tortured soul, a broken soul. One that doesn't even know what it's doing anymore. Thank you for watching the videos. Watching this video specifically. I want to thank you. Because, why do I want to thank you? Well, because you watched the entire video. And it's possible. It's possible that you genuinely care about me. Possibly. Or you just care about the content or the video or whatever. Or I just kept you until the end with my yabatage. But there is something I wanted to tell you that I wanted to leave until the end, because it's something that's special. Something that's really special to me, because I really want you to go out there. I really want you to try to stay positive. And I'm even talking to myself when I say that. Because life has been hard recently. It's been draining. You live the entire day, and then the thing that you're most excited for is to just lay down in your bed. Just to sleep away your day. Because you don't want to stay here anymore. And you don't even know what you're doing. And neither do I. None of us do. When you're lost, any road will take you there. That is the genuine truth. So just get out there and try your best to make a way. Maybe you'll find one. Maybe you won't. But at least you tried. At least you didn't just sit in your room and let the world consume you. Like it does to so many. And maybe one day you realize that you won the lottery with this existence. That you can really get out there and do whatever it is you want to do. A lot of people realize it when it's too late. A lot of people ask if the time for change is passed them by. But only one person in this life decides that. You do. Nobody else. So get out there. Enjoy your day, night, evening. I'm not too sure what it is. And stay positive.